And in that interview, one of the things we want to ask about is, if you could be in your ideal relationship, that was perfect for you in every way, about how often would you want to be having sex? And a lot of people choke because they're not used to talking about sex at all. And what I encourage my clients to do, and I'm going to encourage all our listeners to do, is if you meet somebody who's a little bit, bulky at doing something at disclosing something like that, because, they're trying to make a good impression on you and they don't want to say a bad number because a bad number might alienate you. And so what I encourage everybody to do is just, have this conversation at a restaurant or some other public place, and then to flip over a cocktail napkin and write down your numbers and hold the number down to the table until you're ready to disclose it. And then maybe we both agree, okay, let's turn our napkins over at the same time. And if her number is, let's just say her number is a once per week kind of a number, and mine is a 7, that would mean that if we were to be a couple, assuming we were into some sort of a monogamous contract, if we were to be a couple, that would mean I want sex at about 7 times as often as she does, and she wants it 1/7 as frequently as I do, or vice versa. And there's nothing, what's so funny about this is that when we have no discussions about this stuff and we're very naive about it, we tend to emotionalize and moralize the information as if, if she doesn't want sex, it's probably because she was molested and was a child victim.
Yeah.
Or she's got hang-ups about her body. And once we work through that issue, the key goes in the lock, the tumblers fall right into place, and oh boy, it'll be sex every day, and boy, will she love it. And on her side, she's thinking, well, clearly he's a sex addict. And once he discovers what real love is all about, he won't need to have sex that often because he'll be so satisfied with the emotional connection.
Yeah.
And those are both pipe dreams, because what they both fail to do is to respect our human sexuality for the very powerful force that it is in our lives. I mean, it's maybe the most powerful force in our human lives, right up there with our propensity for survival itself.